Hi, this is Chris Hogue. I'm coming to you today to tell you why ARC. There's several reasons why ARC, but the first reason is I'm part of the Church of God out of Cleveland, Tennessee, and as a denomination, we have partnered with ARC in our church planning efforts because you guys are doing such an amazing job. And that leads me to the second reason. I've fallen in love with ARC several years ago when we first joined the Grow Network through the Church of the Highlands, and finding out what the passion there was, what Pastor Hodges' heart and the leadership of this organization is to plant churches around the world is a passion of mine. And so I love that and fell in love with ARC and what you guys have been accomplishing. Third reason is I have friends who have planted churches through ARC, and I have celebrated the wins with them and experienced some of the success that they have had in this process. And so I'm excited to be a part of it, to get the training, the resources, and to really to have the connection, the community that the ARC really provides for its church planners. So that's the main reasons why I'm excited to be a part of ARC. I want to tell you a little bit about our church and what we hope to accomplish. And number one, we're going to be a generous church. We're going to be giving back not only to those who come to our church, because something that we've implemented in the church that I'm on staff currently is just the concept of giving. For years the church was all about give me, give me, give me, or that's what the folks thought. Now there's been a paradigm shift in that, and we've learned that from the Grow Network and Pastor Hodges. And I love the statement that he makes at those intensives when he says that if it's not attached to the building or we're currently using, you can have it. And that's the kind of attitude that we want to have as a church. We want to, if people need it, if we have it and it's available, we want to give it. We want to be not only a generous church from that aspect, but we want to give back to our community. We want to be involved in what's going on. How can we help the leadership of our community? How can we be involved in our schools and help the struggles that are going on there? And how can we help those who are less fortunate? Not only can we meet physical, financial, and spiritual needs, but is there some skills that maybe we can help people gain and obtain? Having knowledge in HR and payroll and finance and business, there's some things that I can help people with, and we can train people and help them get the skills that they might not necessarily have. So that's some of the things that we want to do to give back to the community as well as to the church that we're creating there. Not only are we going to be generous in that aspect, but we're going to be a life-giving church. We're going to not only give them the opportunity to know the King of Kings and have eternal life, because Jesus said, I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly, but we want people to find out what their purpose is. That's truly when life happens. When people realize what God created them to do and who He created them to be, that's when they truly experience life. We love the growth tracks and the 4-cup scenario of how when we reach that third cup, when we are redeemed, when we're returned to our original intent of who God created us to be, is when we find true joy, true fulfillment in life. So that's one of the things that we're going to really focus on, is helping people discover who they are. We want the people to then apply that and to be involved and not only in the church but in their life. I believe that you can't do better till you know better, and to help people know better is what we're going to be about. We want people to get that into their DNA, into their life, so that it just becomes natural to them, because I know that when they do that, they're going to be successful. Not only in our church, but I want to share that with other churches. We want to utilize the resources, the training, the experience that we have had the opportunity to obtain, and share it with others. The community that we're going back to, I grew up in. So I've been on staff with a lot of churches there, involved in ministries there. So I want to go back and share with them what we have experienced, the wins that we have achieved, and how that's happened. I heard Chris Hodges say one time, if churches are growing today, they know why, because they're being intentional about that. And so I want to help others see that as well. There's a lot of people who've never even heard of Church of the Highlands or Chris Hodges, and I want to turn them on to that. I want them to get that and understand what he's doing and how that church has grown and how ARC has done that as well through the systems and just the resources that are available. I'm a teachable person. I know I've got to continue to grow. I know there's so much more that I have to learn. The one thing that I've learned is that I can have all the vision, I can have all the resources, I can have all the tools in the world, but if I'm not culturally relevant, I'm not going to be effective. John Maxwell made the comment that culture trumps vision, which means to me that I've got to constantly adapt. I've got to constantly be changing to meet the needs of the culture around me. So that's what we're going to be about as well. We're going to be learning and growing in that aspect as well. So I hope that answers the questions. I hope that tells you a little bit about me and why I say ARC is the way I want to go. And I hope to see all of you real soon. Until then, God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.